I'm Joe.
7:33 is our time. Brian, has our temp started to climb, or are we just sticking at a muggy
71.
Going nowhere, 70.
Still 70.
Still muggy out there. It is definitely going to be one of those muggy days today. Matter of fact, but it's going to be much warmer today than we've been recently, at least as far as the feel is concerned. We are going to top out at 87, and it's going to feel closer to 97 with that heat and humidity out there. So don't expect a really great viewing day today as far as the eclipse is concerned. We'll talk a little bit more about that, give you some eclipse watch parties where they're happening. Probably the best bet, though, stick in front of your
Watch
TV.
television.
Yes.
That's right.
Yep. You're going to get a better view.
It's the safest.
Yeah. All right. Well, let's go to our WINT live line right now and invite our good friend for the first time for the 2017-2018 high school season. It is the one, the only, the incomparable, the magnificent, the magnanimous, the sports guru for all of high school sports, Charlie Malta.
Yay.
Good morning, Charlie.
Wow, that's some intro.
You see what happens when your check doesn't bounce?
Ryan, you got that on tape, but please send me that. Oh, that's awesome. Thanks, Steve. Incredible. Hi, Joe.
Hi.
Good morning, and what an exciting morning it is. It is our WINT High School Football Preview Show live tonight at the Happy Moose. And we're really excited, Steve, to get the football season on our go here because WINT has 20 football games, so you're locked and loaded on Friday and Saturdays to listen to quite a few football games. Tuned in on 101.5 FM and 1330 AM, and on the internet on WINTradio.com. So it's pretty cool, and it all gets started tonight with 8 schools.
All right, well, take us through. Who's on the lineup tonight?
Okay, first, on the panel is my partner on Mondays with Malta, John O'Donnell, and an introduction of our new sports director for WINT. I'm very excited, in Nick Hershey. And we'll have coaches, cheerleaders, captains from Lake Catholic, kicks off the show at 6:30, Willoughby South, Mayfield, East Lake North, the Menor Cardinals, Wycliffe Blue Devils, Euclid Panthers, and the VASJ Vikings, your alumni. So, pretty excited tonight at 7693 Reynolds Road, the Happy Moose.
Yeah, it's going to be a great night. Now, how many years have you been doing this, Charlie?
You know what? I think it's 14 because it was a year after the captains got started. Craig Dees had a show called North Coast Sports. And I came along with him that first year, and then the next year they said, we're going to, between him and Ray Samich, came up with the idea of Mondays with Malta. So I believe it's the 14th year, and it's going strong, and it's been, when you feature the kids, people love it, and the ADs love it because you put a microphone in front of them, talk a little bit about their school, about themselves, helps their self-esteem. And it's worked. So, and being out in the community, Steve, is, about 10 years ago, Adventure Chrysler Plymouth said, come on out, and we got a new car called the PT Cruiser, and we want you to open the line up. And ever since, we've been on remote, so that's kind of cool.
Yeah. All right, so 7 o'clock tonight. Actually, 6:30 tonight.
6:30, yeah.
That's right, half hour early.
Yeah, with that many schools, we have to go a half hour early and to try and get everybody in. And it's exciting because the cheerleaders kick off every one segment and then they end every one segment. And we'll get a lot in 2.5 hours, so stay tuned or come out and you get a chance to meet these young men and women and also the coaches. I mean, to be up that close with the coaches and that chit-chat after their segment, it's pretty cool.
Oh, sure.
Yep, sounds good.
I know I used to come out and sit with you. My daughter was a cheerleader over at South. And then
wow.
I think of, look at the good stuff that you get to do because years from now you'll be saying, oh, Trubisky, sure, I interviewed him when he was in high school.
Yeah.
Kareem, Kareem and I became buddies.
Kareem actually co-hosted the show one year. And yeah, it's true, we were very good friends.
Yeah.
And Mitch was on the show probably I'm going to say three years, just since his sophomore year in high school. So yeah, it was cool, and it's great to see those kids do well. And they're both great kids. And
aren't they, though?
Now the young men. Oh my goodness!
I don't know Mitch, but I know Kareem pretty well, and what a great.
Oh yeah, Kareem, he's fantastic. I've always said, why didn't Urban Myers ever take a look at him? He could have played for Ohio State easily.
Yeah. Yes.
Yeah, well, that's his loss. But you know what? We've got a lot to gain here, and come on out and meet Nick Hershey up close. Nick, a graduate of Kent State, now our sports director, and he's going to do a fantastic job. He's a hard worker. I worked with him Friday night. He was my spotter for the North game, and does a great job, boy. He just dots all the I's and crosses the T's. So give him a chance. He's going to be great, guys. Remember that name, Nick Hershey.
All right. Thanks for dropping by, Charlie. We'll see you 6:30, a half hour earlier. And then, of course, Mondays with Malta starts, what, next week?
Next Monday. We will be previewing it every Monday morning. And next Monday, let the cat out of the bag, we'll be at Stadium Grill, a place you're fond of, Steve.
Absolutely. Yep.
It'll be another preview show, this time volleyball. So we have 5 schools that night, and a lot of fun, and it's a great place for a show, too. So we've got some great things lined up, and another one for you, Steve, to remember, September 11th at the Sunset, Fairport Harbor Night, and I know how much you like the Sunset.
That's a great place, too, especially to catch a sunset. I mean, it's right there on the water. Yeah, great food, a great view.
So we got a lot of things coming up. Check our WINT calendar, and they'll all be on there shortly. So we will. We really appreciate you guys kicking us off this morning, and we'll see everybody tonight at the Happy Moose.
Tonight, 6:30, special edition, the annual high school sports preview show with our good friend Charlie Malta. Thanks, Charlie. We'll see you at 6:30.
Thank you very much.
Thanks, Charlie.
All right. Well.
Malta!